hell are you doing?
I need to get out of here. Someone needs to stop Joker. Stay here. You'll be safe.
Welcome to an all-new GTTV from London. I'm Jeff Keighley, this week here at Rocksteady to take you behind the scenes of the brand new Batman Arkham City. We cannot wait to play this game, so let's get right to it with Sefton Hill, who's the game director. Sefton, it's great to see you again. You guys are almost done, right?
Yeah, we're very nearly there, Jeff.
If you hear anyone coming, hi. I'll be back.
What is the story of, what the journey Batman's going on in this game? Do you think some people, maybe watching this and didn't play the first game, but they know Batman from the comic books or the movies? Who is this Batman in this game?
There's a new super prison kind of being built inside this huge district of Gotham City. Quincy Sharp, who's the mayor, who used to be the warden in Arkham Asylum, has basically declared that Arkham Asylum and Blackgate Prison are not really fit for purpose. So they've got so many criminals, they're kind of thinking, well, what can we possibly do with all these criminals? So they wall off an entire section of Gotham City and basically throw all the criminals in there. And of course, Batman straight away knows, well, hang on, this is a recipe for a disaster. You can't put all these supervillains in one place and expect this to end out good. So he kind of goes in there and he's trying to figure out what's going to happen next. So kind of that's the main story, is what happens when you put all of these supervillains in one place, and how do they clash, what happens next, and how does Batman deal with that?
You can't win, Batman.
So, Sefton, a lot of the fans have been wondering what gadgets Batman is going to have. You've talked about the combat. We've seen, I think that's for smoke grenade in the trailer last year. But a lot of the other things you haven't talked about. But tonight we're going to get a little bit of scoop out of you on some of those new gadgets.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we talked a lot about the existing gadgets and how they're returning for this game and how they've all got new features. But we do have some really cool new gadgets as well. So one of the new gadgets we have is something called the remote electrical charge, which is kind of like a taser beam that Batman can fire. He can use it to power up machinery in the environment and create these electromagnetic fields which help solve puzzles.
You are in my world now, Batman.
Mr. Freeze is there, so you've got some freeze gadgets that you can use as well. So you've got the freeze blast, which is a gadget you can use to throw into water that creates like an ice platform you can use.
Oh, wow.
And you can use the back claw to pull that around, and you can get on it, and it's all kind of physics-driven gameplay. And again, of course...
You're stealing Freeze's technology?
You're stealing some freeze technology, exactly. And then also, but you can throw that into enemies as well and freeze them in place, so you can get situations in, again...
And then can you break them?
You can break them, go down and take them out, break them. You can walk right up to them, and they can see you right in front of them. There's lots of new gadgets in there which really open up the gameplay. So the really nice thing is that as you play, you start to think, well, how can I use those as part of my tactics? If I've got 3 armed guys, I can freeze that guy, and that kind of takes him out of the equation, and then take down the other 2, and I know that guy can't get to me. If he gets found by another guy, they'll smash him out of the ice. So there's there's new ways that kind of brings new tactics in. The gadgets really expand.
That's great, because the last one, it was a big thing to get one new gadget or something towards later in the game, and now it sounds like, you're going to be getting a lot of gadgets throughout the game.
Yeah, you've got 12 gadgets overall, so there's a ton of gadgets, and so all the original ones, new features, and whole new gadgets with all new features as well. So when you're playing, you're just constantly thinking, and even when I'm playing, I'm thinking, what are the new tactics I can use? It's just great fun to think how you mix up all these different gadgets that you get.